So what was the
You
topic
said
again?
I'm playing both sides. I don't. What do you mean?
It's like, okay, my thing is like a woman should have like standards and stuff like that when dating, like
Who said she
you
can't have
know.
standard? Who said a woman can't have standard?
Yeah, but like when you said, what was the thing you said about like guys and stuff like that, like when they're pursuing,
I said things that
like,
men
oh,
look
like
for.
the whole, what do you bring to the table? I've experienced guys being like really aggressive with that, like straight out of, so what do you bring to the table? Like, damn,
So
like,
dudes,
you know,
so in a normal
and then
conversation,
and then
in
here's my,
normal,
and here's
hold
my
on,
thing,
hold
here's my
on,
thing,
hold
like,
on, hold on, hold on.
oh, okay.
So in a normal conversation, guys just start screaming the question, "What do you bring to the table?" They just start screaming it like you just did. That's what they do. So y'all just like, "Oh yeah, how you doing? What's your name? Where you from? Okay, what do you bring to the table?" That's you telling me guys are doing that.
I mean, they're really aggressive about
But
it.
answer
Like
the no 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 no. Answer the question because I'm going off of the way that you caricatured
it is
how they
like
do
it
it.
is okay.
So
Maybe
they start
not
screaming out of nowhere.
yelling, maybe not yelling, but it is a very aggressive energy behind it, and
How is
it's
it an
like
aggressive energy? Because what I noticed, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I doubt the energy was aggressive at all. What I think happens is you don't like the question, so you already
it's like a hyper focus on that. It's and here's the
okay.
thing, it's
Listen to
like
me, listen to me, listen to me, because I'm
yeah.
trying to get you to understand. That question is only a bad question because you don't like the question. Because I can tell because when you just caricatured the way that the man asked the question and he doesn't even do it that way, you said it's the energy behind it. He's not yelling. But then when you gave the example of the caricature, you yelled. So I don't think that the question is anything in the bad faith at all.
Cause not, here's my
Listen
thing.
to me. You have
It's
to
like
be
a hyper
quiet.
focus
Listen to
on
me.
it.
You're not having positive outcomes in the dating market. And the reason why is because you don't listen. So I need you to be quiet because I'm trying to help you. You don't understand men, and I'm trying to get you to understand so you can understand where it comes from, why they ask these questions, and how you can have more positive outcomes. So just be quiet and calm down. I'm gonna unmute you. I don't want to have to mute you, but just relax. So as I was saying, I think personally you just don't like the question because you don't have an answer to the question. So when you say that the question is aggressive, I highly doubt that the question is aggressive. I'm sure it's a normal question, just like everything else. Oh, where are you from? Okay, how long you live there? Oh, did you move? That's it's a normal question, the same way someone would ask that. Oh, so I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think you feel like you bring to the table in a relationship? Because I think that's an important concept that I want to know. You take it as aggression because you don't have an answer and you don't like it because there's a social construct around that question, because that's something that we talk about a lot on the internet. So we see it on the internet, it's like, oh, you how you gonna ask that question? But I don't even think you understand what men mean when they ask that question. So I want to ask you the question: do you know what men mean when they ask, what do you bring to the table?
Okay, I'll break it down into two parts.
Go
I
ahead.
do. First of all, I totally do understand like what they mean when they ask that question. I comprehend it,
Can you tell
right?
us? Can you tell us?
I mean, it okay. It means just overall, what do you bring to the table? What comes with you?
Yeah, duh.
Um,
I'm speaking specifically. Can you tell us what men specifically mean when we say what do you
no,
bring to the
no.
table? Because
And here's the thing. That's the
what
thing. That's what I'm getting
what
to.
women say
For
and what men
different
say
men,
is different.
they could be seeking different
There's a general
things. They could be
consensus.
waiting for
Okay,
different
okay,
answers
okay,
from
okay,
you.
okay, okay. There's a general consensus. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. There's a general consensus of what men mean when they ask that question.
What do you mean a general consensus?
You don't know what general consensus means?
I mean, you mean like a general answer that they're seeking, that they're wanting to hear?
Yes,
Like
there's a
overall,
general
yeah. I
there's a
mean,
general
come on,
agreement, right?
we
So
all know it. I mean, obviously, yeah, I get what you
So
mean.
right, but there's a distinction when women ask that question and when men do it. So when women do it, there's a general consensus of what women the answer that most women are looking for. The same way there's a general consensus when men ask it and the answer that they're looking for. The point that I'm trying to get you to understand is I think that you don't like the question because you don't understand exactly what that consensus is, and it is a question that you don't have an answer to. So instead of you actually listening to it and trying to understand what the question means, you just say, "Oh, I heard. How dare you ask that question?" and you get angry at it and say they're being aggressive.
No,
When I doubt
it's
that's the
not
case.
that. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. This is what I'm trying to tell you. My way of getting to know somebody is, I guess it just comes down to my preferred like flow of getting to know somebody. Somebody can sit there and tell you what they could tell you exactly what you want to hear. I've experienced me ask. I've literally been in those shoes. Oh, what do you bring to the table? What can I expect from a relationship with you or whatever? They'll tell you what you want to hear, and you over time, it ain't that.
Yeah,
It
sure,
ain't
but
that.
that has
They just,
nothing.
you know what I'm saying?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah, sure, people do that all day, but regardless of the fact, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about the question. Literally,
But that's
what
what
you
I'm
just
telling
said.
you. But that's what I'm telling you. Anyone can tell you anything. You still have to go through the motions to see if they're really about
Okay,
that.
so by that
You
logic,
really, you literally do.
if I was dealing with you and I told you I was born a woman, I can tell you anything, right? Would you
If
still
that's what you decided to communicate,
would you still try to get to know me to see if I was actually born a woman and I have a vagina?
if that's not what I'm into,
So then that
you're done.
destroys your so then that debunks your point because you still know that what people say matters
I
regardless of
just
what
like
that's.
specific. Yes, but I just like it. Just I've experienced. It's like it is a general answer that men want to hear.
Okay, do you
And
know what
here's
it
my
is?
thing.
Do you
Then
know what
listen,
it
listen,
is? No,
listen,
no, no.
listen.
Do you know what it is? Because you still
Well, they
have
want
not
it.
told us. Do you know
Yeah.
what it is? When men
Okay.
say, "What do you bring to the table?" Do you know what the general consensus answer that they're looking for? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, they want someone who brings. I want somebody who brings me peace. I want a woman who about her business. I want a woman who's not in the streets. That's what they say.
That's hold
It's
on. So the guys that you talk to say they want a man, they want a woman that's not in the streets.
yeah, because it is. I always hear trauma stories of my ex did this, and it is an
Let me
emphasis on
ask
that,
you a
which I
question, Kay.
understand.
Let me
Who
ask you a
wants that?
question.
You know what I
Let me
mean?
ask you a question, Kay. How many men have done this? Just give me a number. How many men have you had
I
this?
mean,
How many men
I've
have done
heard
this?
horror stories
How many?
like
I
at
didn't say
least
what you heard. Answer the question. Listen.
like 4 or 5 times. I've heard it back to back. I'm like, dang,
Okay,
what is
so
going on out here? No, no, let me. But I do have to
calm
tell you this.
down. How old are you, first of all?
35.
You are way too old to be acting how you acting. I couldn't even imagine having a conversation. You are too damn old to act and talk like this. You act like a
But I've
child.
been out the dating loop. I've been out the dating
That
loop
has
though
nothing to
for
do
a
with that.
long
Your
time.
maturity has been out of the dating loop as well. You're very immature, man. You're very childish and immature. Calm down. Relax. I'm trying to have a normal conversation with you, and you're. Oh, well, I think like I think a booga booga booga. Oh, like relax. I'm trying to help you, but you just keep babbling and rambling about nonsense. There's no reason that you're 34 and you act like that
How's it nonsense if I'm answering the question?
because you're not listening and you're not on topic. You're not on task to what I'm trying to explain to you. So, what I'm trying to tell you is you become okay. Give okay. 4 to 5 men have told you this. Do you know what that means about you?
I've done some self-reflection, definitely.
Okay, that means I can't ask you normal questions. That means that you are the common denominator.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
keep attracting the same type of men that keep doing the same exact thing, that means that there's something in yourself that you need to fix. So it's not the men's fault. It's your fault because you keep attracting and dealing with the same exact man. Let me ask you a question. How old? You 34, right? 34, right?
Yes,
How many children do you have?
yes. I have one.
Okay. Um, and I'm assuming it was out of wedlock, correct?
Why do you ask?
That means yes, because any woman that had the child in their marriage is not going to say why do you ask. So that means it was out of wedlock. Um, what are you expecting from men? What are you expecting? Like, what type of man do you expect to get up front?
Here's my thing.
Answer the
I
question,
really
Kay.
don't.
Answer the question.
I am. You're jumping down my throat. Let me talk.
Because if you've been a babble and rambling on stuff that's off topic, I need you to answer the question.
I'm not. You asked, what do I expect? So I just want somebody who is God
Of
fearing.
course.
That's the walk that I in right now. Like it has to match up with what I
Okay,
got
what
going
else?
on.
What else? We got it. What else?
Focus on self, career. Have their head on straight, not in the streets. It's not really, just someone who's on the straight and narrow.
Got you. So you do realize you sound exactly like the man that you just complained about?
How?
You literally said that
I'm
that
not.
man
I'm
wants.
not
Stop
asking. I'm
talking.
not.
Stop talking. You literally just said, and I did that purposely because I wanted to prove a fucking point on how delusional the modern woman is. You literally just said when men ask you that question, and I said, what are those men probably looking for when they're like the general consensus? And you said They want their woman that's about their business. They want a woman that's not in the streets. You said the same fucking thing just now. You literally just said the same exact thing. But it's a problem when they ask it. It's a problem when that's what they want and what they're looking for. But it's not a problem when you want to ask the same question and you want a man that operates the same exact way. Make that make sense to me. And you a baby mama. Go ahead, I'm listening. Unmute your mic.
I mean, you keep muting me. So.
No, I didn't keep muting. That's the first time. The second time I muted you because you're babbling. Answer that question. How can you be doing the same exact thing you're complaining about?
Because I do not grab someone by the throat when I'm getting to know.
Nobody's grabbing you by the throat.
Listen,
what are you talking about?
I want to get someone for who they are genuinely. That matters to me. I have met. Listen, it changes
you
when
are
you
delusional.
meet someone. When you meet someone who has it all, they have a career, they have this and that. But at the end of the day, you really get to know them. You're like, well, yeah, you have it all. You have house.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you literally? What are you talking about? You're just talking.
Because people. No, I'm telling you that I feel like nowadays people.
I gotta bring her the question. Material. I gotta do it. Name 3 countries not connected to North America.
What are you talking about?
Name 3 countries. Name 3 countries not connected to North America. I'll let you finish when you name 3 countries not connected to North America.
Now you're disrespecting me.
I'm not disrespecting you by asking you a question. Yes, you are. How am I assaulting your intelligence for a question that you can't answer?
Because
name 3 countries. Look, I'm not the dude you fucking, so you ain't finna go back and forth and yell with me. You gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not the niggas you be texting and talking to and asking about what you bring to the table. So you gonna calm all that shit down right now. We gonna calm that down real quick. I'm not none of them other niggas you talking to. So you ain't finna talk to me how you talk to them. You gonna shut the fuck up when you talking to me. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck on. I'm trying to help you. This is why you can't keep a man. You're 35 and you've never been married and you're severely overweight. We didn't even get to that. So most of the reasons why you're having in a relationship, man, is because you're overweight. You're a 35-year-old baby mother who acts like a fucking 12-year-old. That's why you can't keep a man. That's why you don't like the question, because you have nothing to offer but another man's baby and a bad fucking attitude. No one's ever told you that before. That's why you keep attracting men that you don't like. That's why you keep getting used and now and out of the dating market for so long. Yeah, not by choice, by fucking circumstance, because nobody wants you. And nobody wants you because of that. Your mentality is the reason why nobody wants you. You have overweight women with baby mothers that can get a man. You can't get one because your mentality is fucked up and you don't fucking listen. When somebody's actually trying to help you, I've been sitting here for 15 minutes trying to get you to listen and understand, but you don't want to do it. You want to listen, respond, and argue. So I'm going to give you opportunity. One more time. I'm going to unmute this mic. If you get up this mic disrespectful, saying anything that got nothing to do with the point, I'm getting you the fuck on. So it's up to you. And you're not about to talk in the chat either. So you can make your decision on what you want to do. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, you just went off.
Have a good day. Have a good fucking day. Try to help you. You don't want to help. You're overweight. You're a baby mother. That's why you don't like the question of what you bring to the table, because you have nothing to offer but another man's child attitude and being overweight. That's why. You act like a fucking 5-year-old, lady. That is ridiculous. I've had so many other women up here who, even we may disagree, they still can actually effectively communicate with me. You can't even effectively communicate with somebody that you're asking a question to. You don't have all the answers. You done lost your motherfucking mind, lady. The fuck? 35, 34 years old acting like that. You fucking crazy?